Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today, I am going to be talking about Palantir. Just give me a moment before I go any further. I wanted to let you know, even in bad times, right now we have bad times, you could be making money. You could do options plays. They're called puts, where you're essentially betting against the market. You could also bet calls where you're betting for the market. The main difference is your bets are accelerated drastically. So you could do small calls and small puts. For example, a week play, a few months play, even a few day play, so on and so forth. So right now, we know that oil is going up. You bet for oil. You know real estate is probably going to go down because the interest rates are going to go up. You bet against real estate. You know that the pound against the United States have a certain type of correlation, so you already know which one to bet for and you know which one to bet against. Now, I'm oversimplifying it, and I track this like a mother effer, and I'm not telling you to buy, I'm not telling you to sell, and me and my Patreons, we do go over these plays, not saying that I'm making money. I'm just telling you that there is the ability for you guys to make money in a shitty market. With that said, now I'm gonna go into Palantir, and the whole point of that first minute was think outside the box. I was very long-term hold, I'm just holding, very boring type of investor. However, I had to shift and pivot in this economic downturn and what's happening in the market and take advantage of the market swings based on my research about the micro and macroeconomics. Let's go into the Palantir news. Palantir got a massive level 6 DoD clearance for cloud services. The only other level 6 DoD clearance is Microsoft and Google. This is absolutely massive. This is the highest possible clearance you can get from the Department of Defense. Let me read you the story and tell you where this is heading to. Palantir announces expansion of federal cloud services with the Department of Defense ILS-6 accreditation. This is level 6, baby! Palantir Technologies is excited to announce that its federal cloud service offering has received a DoD Impact Level 6 PA from the Defense Information System Agency. With its accreditation, Palantir expands its cloud offering to include a new secret region, having initially achieved FedRAMP and clearance number 5, with the release of Palantir Federal Cloud Service in 2019. Palantir joins Microsoft and Amazon Web Services as one of the only 3 companies with an ILS-6 provisional. Guys, I apologize greatly. I said in the beginning of the video that it's Microsoft and Google. I made a mistake. It's Microsoft and Amazon, Microsoft Azure, and Amazon Web Services. So it's Microsoft and Amazon. I apologize. I made a mistake in the beginning of the video. ILS-6 is a strict security and compliance standard required to process classified data for cloud-based workloads. Palantir Federal Cloud Services, ILS-6, is designated to serve U.S. federal entities, including the Department of Defense and intelligence community. This is huge. Just listen to what it is, right? In their most sensitive defense and national security missions. By expanding its cloud capabilities to this new DoD Level 6 secret region, Palantir delivers upon its unparalleled experience developing operational software solutions across all classification levels and establishes a foundational technology for joint all-domain command and control, offering complex global cloud solutions to meet the next decade of national security objectives. I know I read a lot, but this is super juicy, super duper important information, and I'm gonna link it to you in just a moment. And I quote, "We remain steadfast in our commitment to provide leading software technology to the U.S. government," said the CTO of Palantir, Akash Jain. Alongside the Deputy Secretary Hicks' top innovation priorities in enterprise cloud computing and artificial intelligence, we are excited by the possibilities of what our partners across the government and industry will develop with Palantir Federal Cloud Services. Now, guys, remember, Palantir just made over $800 million of new contract signings over the last 30 days and less. Some of those contracts included a massive AI, ML contract, artificial intelligence and machine learning contract. This is all gearing towards being the Department of Defense prime but not just any prime, the first and only software prime. And I'm pretty sure there's not going to be another one after Palantir, because once you go carp, you'll never go dark. So you got to start connecting the dots. Palantir is doing the Titan program. They're building a prototype with Anduril against Raytheon. Raytheon is also building a prototype. Guys, this is all connecting to a couple of different things, and this is all ensuring the future of Palantir. And it really just shows you how much Palantir is able to accomplish and how much Palantir is entrenched and really is part of the government and every single day military defense. Not just military, but in this case, we're going to talk about the military defense. And I quote, "At Palantir, we design systems that address the unique constraints and mission goals for our partners," said Michael Skyle, Senior Architect, Federal Palantir Technologies. This accreditation is a testament to that. The expansion will address growing scale considerations and offer robust data protection as the department adopts new digital capabilities. That's the key phrase here. As the department adopts new digital capabilities and critically will provide easier access to the people who rely upon our software every day for the most essential missions. Guys, this is all tying into the Titan program. The Titan program is going to be worth over $1 billion. That's like a forward command for forward commands. It's going to basically take all of these forward commands across many different domains, for example, air, land, sea, so on and so forth, and coordinate into one amazing attack system for the United States military. And I'm sorry that I'm getting joyous over words like attack system, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. Listen, Palantir is growing. Palantir is an absolute beast. It's an absolute monster. And for anybody who says Palantir is just a meme, they don't give memes the highest level of security clearance in the United States military at the highest levels of the United States military. I'm sorry, it just doesn't happen. That's for all the people that are laughing that Palantir is just a meme, it doesn't do anything. How do you say Palantir is just a meme if it has the same security clearance as a company like Microsoft and a company like Amazon? How for cloud computing? Number two, how can you possibly say that Palantir is just a meme when they're literally outpacing companies like Microsoft, companies like IBM, companies like Google, companies like Amazon in AI contracts, right? I made a video on that before. How? You can't. It's absolutely ridiculous to try to diminish and downplay the importance of Palantir. And it's coming front, line, and center, unfortunately, due to the geopolitical uncertainty and unrest that we currently have between Russia, Ukraine, Russia, Europe, China, Taiwan, so on and so forth. I'm not picking sides, but everything is messed up. Shit is bad right now. Bridge got bombed. Russia's bombing the ish out of Ukraine. This is only escalating. As this escalates, what's bad for the escalation is good for Palantir. Because what's bad for the escalation makes a point that, hey, you need to be on your P's and Q's, cross your T's and dot your I's. You need to be about it. So the United States military needs to step their game up. Now, stepping your game up does not just mean hardware. There's plenty of hardware primes for the DoD. There's only one software prime, or hopefully software prime. We essentially already are the software prime. We're just not officially the software prime. I believe once we get that official software prime, a lot of companies, a lot of hedge funds are going to come in and start buying Palantir shares because it's going to be justifiable to shareholders. And it's still going to be relatively early because Palantir's share price is obviously not doing too well. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Please give me the likes. Please give me the shares. Please give me the subscribe. The beginning of this video is not a shill for my Patreon. I don't care if you guys join or not. That's not what I'm saying because I'm not even great at trading options. I'm learning it myself with my group. We teach each other. What I'm saying is that there are other abilities to make money in this market. It's not just buy and hold, which is probably the best strategy for a long-term holder. However, if you want to take advantage of the swings, if you want to bet against the market, there are abilities to do this. The reason I'm saying this is because I always talk about the economy, but I never make a play behind what I'm saying. Well, now I'm making a play against currency, against real estate. And when I say against, I don't mean like against it that is going to drop. I'm saying a play on that, whether it's pro or against. real estate, different type of currencies, commodities, defaults and bankruptcies of certain possible companies, right? Like, for example, Peloton. Peloton right now just finished their restructuring. They're at like half the staff of what they originally had. And now it's like a whole restructuring for the next 6 months to try to grow. So Peloton is up like 25, 26% in the last week after reaching 52-week lows. So now you got to ask yourself a question. Is Peloton going to keep going up? Or do you think that this is a short-lived rally and Peloton's going to hit a 52-week low again? That's a question you can answer. I'm not telling you. I'm just saying, like, this is something that I'm paying attention to right now. Guys, thank you so much. Give me the likes, give me the shares, give me the subscribe. And I'm sorry if I'm rambling a little bit off of Palantir, but at the end of the day, really start thinking there are abilities to make money even in shitty markets. Have a great day.